What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm coming back at you with a brief recap of the Xscape Just Kicking It show. Let's get off into it. Like I said, I want to try to keep it brief because only certain things stood out in my mind. Basically, you guys already know Xscape decided to get back together. I was a little bit taken aback by this because it just felt, it didn't feel genuine at first. Now I'm understanding more of the story, and it turns out that I guess Jermaine Dupri and some other people were going to do a biopic on Xscape's life, and they didn't like that. They wanted to be able to tell their own story, so that is why, they have decided to get back together to kind of save their legacy in music. Now that I understand the full story, do I really care they getting back? Like, am I excited? No, I don't care one way or the other, really, because I was never, the biggest fan of theirs. I do like, one of my favorite songs from them is My Little Secret. That was my shit. That was my motherfucking shit. And I like Understanding. And, there's another one that they, sing. Who Can I Run To? That's my shit. Yeah, that's another one of my faves. Love it, love it, love it. But yes, they are talented. I give them that. Y'all know I didn't clown Kandi ass and her voice, and Kandi's voice is just not the best. It has changed. She can still hold a few notes though. I heard her reaching some high notes, so I give Kandi that. But okay, let's get off into the review of what happened really on the show. The main thing I noticed is Kandi pretty much feels left out of the group. She didn't really come in with the same mindset of everybody else of we're getting back together, we're going to be doing shows, we're going to be doing this. It really started for her where, she needed an apology from Tamika Scott, one of the sisters, because Tamika did a radio interview and said Kandi slept with all these people. Kandi did not like that, so Tamika apologized on air, and then they ended up, kind of working on getting back together, but Kandi was still kind of halfway in, halfway out. But yeah, for the most part, Kandi feels left out of the group. She feels a little betrayed by Tiny because she felt like she thought her and Tiny was on the same page. So when Kandi complains, Kandi feels like, damn, it's gonna look like I'm the only one complaining. But Tiny, she has so much to say too. So yeah, she ends up complaining about Understanding and My Little Secret. They've changed things. They tried to be like a threesome, and Kandi didn't want to come back to the group, so they kind of went on and did shows without her. She pretty much signed out of being in the group, gave up her rights. And so then they end up signing everybody back up for the group. That is what Tamika said that she did. And you could still tell that Kandi feels hurt and betrayed by that. Kandi does not trust the sisters. At first, I'm not going to lie, you guys, I thought I was going to be on here clowning Kandi and Kandi, here you go being difficult. But I have to be honest with you guys. I'm kind of on Kandi's side, and here's why. Those sisters are going to stick together. And I think that Tiny she's Kandi's friend, but she just wants to get back together. So she's not really into being all that vocal like Kandi is, it seems like. So she's kind of willing to go along to get along. She's that type of person where Kandi isn't. And I'm more or less with Kandi because I feel like some shady shit may have went down in the past. It looks like Latasha is the voice of the group, and she stated that, and she knows that, and that's good. But Latasha, you are one of those people, it looks like you have talent, but I don't know if you're business savvy like Kandi is. That's something actually you could learn from her. I saw a lot of, I don't know if it's fair to say the sisters are jealous of Kandi, but if it wasn't for Kandi, you motherfuckers wouldn't be on Bravo. I could tell you that much. Y'all wouldn't really be on Bravo. Who's really checking for y'all? And Latasha, yes, honey, you got a beautiful voice. You and your sister. I think y'all are the best in the group. But y'all have to, I'm not so much saying bow down to Kandi, but y'all have to respect the fact of how far Kandi has come, how accomplished she is, and listen to her. It didn't seem like Latasha was kind of interested in listening to Kandi. All the ladies stated back in the day that, Latasha was the oldest and made a lot of the group's decisions. And it doesn't seem like they like that now. They would want to have more input. Maybe Tiny and Kandi, I kind of sense, they want to have more input, especially Kandi. Kandi is a successful songwriter. I don't know about the rest of the girls. I don't think they are as successful as Kandi. But Kandi knows what she's doing in that music business. We could clown her voice all day, but she writes some good ass songs. She's gotten Grammy Award. I mean, that's pretty big, to get a Grammy Award for songwriting. And, she's won all types of awards for that. So, like I said, I don't feel like they should kiss her ass, but you have to respect that. On the other hand, Kandi, don't be difficult for the sake of being difficult. Try to get the dance moves. I noticed when Andrea Kelly, who was R. Kelly's ex-wife, remember she was on that Hollywood Wives show that they took off. I actually like that show. But anyways, she was showing them some moves, and Kandi was, oh, I can't get it, and I can't. I'm like, you did some sexy moves, Kandi, in your damn play. I remember you, Portia, y'all was doing dances and stuff. So you can get that shit. I didn't really understand that. But Kandi said, her dancing skills are not that strong. And that's fine. But, just put in the effort. But Andrea Kelly, I got to get on your ass. Because didn't you say that you wanted them to tell you when they not comfortable? And she kind of told you she wasn't comfortable with it all. So I felt like they both could have negotiated on that. Hey, I won't make y'all go all the way down. Kandi don't feel comfortable with it. I'll just do this part. I just felt like everybody should have came together more on that. So that's pretty much what happened with that. The next big thing that happened was the set list. And I was completely on Kandi's side with this. When you are doing a concert, you want to start off high and end with a bang as well. You do not want to come in with slow songs. They bring people down. You kind of want those songs in the middle of the show. Once the show has gotten started, to kind of bring everybody down again. You want to start off with a bang and with something that the audience knows. That's your signature song, which is just Kickin' It for Xscape. That's the name of the fucking show. So, I mean, come on. That is your signature song. Kandi was all by herself with that. Tiny was neutral, and the sisters was like, no, So Good should start, and then Just Kickin' It should be the last song. And I see what they were saying. I saw it, but Kandi, like I said, you guys, she knows this shit. She writes songs. She has had her own little solo career. Wasn't all that successful, but shit, she's been on Bravo for years performing. Like, Kandi is more of the star. I hate to say it, but she's like more of the star. She knows this shit. She is very business savvy. So they need to start listening to her. It's a lot of, oh, we don't need to listen. Latasha still acting like she's in charge of the group. Latasha, everybody is grown. Your sister is always gonna have your motherfucking side, it looks like, and y'all need to learn to listen to Kandi. So yes, I agree with Kandi. T.I. came in and he agreed with Kandi as well, that you want to start off like that. You definitely have to listen to Kandi and T.I. because their music, it speaks for itself. Those two are stars. Those two, they write their music. They understand the music business. So Latasha and her sister, they didn't really like that. And it was like, well, Kandi got it. I know she happy now. And, All right. So that's pretty much what happened with that. The last part was Kandi is mad that the group put her name on a company and she doesn't even know about doing business with the other girls. Because remember, she doesn't really trust them. And Tiny is just like, well, Kandi, you know, are you in or out? Because Kandi was like, well, you was with me at first. You knew that coming into this, I wasn't fully ready to fully work with them. I kind of want to just see how it goes. And Tiny had to give it to her like, hey, we don't have time for that. You know, I already told you I wanted to do some shows. Are you in or out? You know, and Kandi was like, I don't feel like I fully can trust them. And then I believe that Tiny, she was just like, you know what, from now on, any of the group's business, I will let you know. That way, you know, you can trust me and you don't have to just go off of what they're saying. So that was pretty much. And I really like that because Kandi and Tiny, they have been friends for years, more or less, than the other girls. And so that's going to help Kandi feel more comfortable and confident in the group and their decisions. Because I don't blame Kandi, you guys, when it comes to them sisters. They go always stand together. They always disagree with Kandi. Kandi is always disagreeing with them. It's a mess. I don't think they're going to be together for a long time, just enough to make the biopic. They may tour a little bit here and there, but I don't see them all being together like that. Okay, so that's pretty much what happened in the episode, you guys. That's pretty much what happened with the girls. Let me know, you know, how you feel about the episode. You know, did you like the episode? Do you feel like the girls should they come back and do an album? Should they just let this go? Are you more on Kandi's side? Are you more on Latasha's side? Like, who do you think really should be the leader of the group, or should they all be equal? Let me know. But that is it, y'all. I will check y'all out later. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm out.